And then tukikuja tukianza hii kitu, Jericho was a very bad place. You couldn't pass here TV hivi. Hizo ngeta unakumbuka?
Ngeta zilikuwa zinalia kila sana.
Karibia elections 2013, one of our girls was gang raped by 10 youth, and it was a very bad state for, especially for her family, given that this girl was not they were not her real parents, they were her guardians. Unaona vile challenge iko.
Rush hour ndio hii hapa, tuko in the streets, tuko in the pitches, tuko kila mahali tukiletea the latest and everything that is happening, and of course tutakuwa tunakuletea the most inspirational stories kupitia channel yetu ya Rush Hour KE. Kumbuka kutufuata pale Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X na pia pale TikTok Rush Hour KE. Tunakuletea kila kitu yenye unataka kujua. Lakini leo tuko wapi? Tuko uwanja ya Down. Ilitwanga wengi wanajua Kamtoyo, lakini Jericho iko na viwanja viwili. Kuna moja ile ina carpet na kuna nyingine ina hii carpet yenye unaona nyuma yangu. Vumbi, lakini hii vumbi imetoa watu wengi Na by the way tunajua AFCON inaendelea, na AFCON ikiendelea tutakuwa tunapata maoni ya wenye wanaiwatch aje. Na leo nimetembea hapa Jericho, uwanja ya Down. Hii uwanja by the way mimi personally imenijenga sana, lakini leo nimekuja kutafuta story, na leo nimekutana na a very inspirational person kwa wengi ya wale ambao wanatoka maeneo duni katika hapa maeneo ya Buruburu, Jericho, Jerusalem, Kiambu, Eastleigh, name them zote. Na leo niko na Madam Laureen. Kwanza na Madam Laureen, karibu sana kwenye scene. Na nataka kuniambie wewe ni fan wa timu gani hapa Africa Cup of Nations?
Nigeria of course.
Na nilijua tu Nigeria. Nini inafanya unapenda Nigeria?
Nigeria kuna vile wanacheza ball, unaona this is a team to support. And then kuna ile passion wako nayo. Every season now unapata wanapatia timu zingine challenges.
Na leo tuko hapa, sisi ni wageni wako, tunaona mambo mazuri sana yanafanyika hapa nyuma yako. Kwanza tuambie tu officially majina yako, wewe ni nani na hii project inaitwaje?
Naitwa Laureen Abiodi, and hii project inaitwa Loli Soccer Academy, but we've registered it as Loli Community Sports and Resource Center. We would like to build a resource center at youth and the community at large. So Loli Soccer Academy ilianza in 2007 during the post-election violence crisis tulikuwa nayo. I had a business, watoto walikuwa nalala hapo, ukiamka asubuhi na wapata wamelala hapo. So sababu ya ile utu, I had to come and take them in na wapikia food. Nilikuwa nimebuy stock ya hoteli then. So next to the hotel there was a PlayStation and computer services. So I used to give them a place wanafurahia, at least watoa mawazo from the problems walikuwa na face home. And apparently most of them come from Kiambio, which is a slum as we know, next to Buruburu. And this made me feel like it's the best thing to do, to support them during the hard time. So I knew by the time post-election itaisha, I would go back to my normal life. And I thank my parents who understood. Najua mzazi wengi watasema, mbona unafanya kitu kama hii? Tumekusomesha, so I thought it's good. Masomo si kila kitu sometimes, but utu stays forever. So I met these kids, kaa nao for selection vililisha, tukakuja nikauliza nini inaweza fanya tukae pamoja, because unapata mtu amekuja Jaluo mjinga na wametembea pamoja, so ile game wamecheza imeisha, they need more money. So I thought a game kila siku wasn't good. So I talked to my parents, they would send food. We started a football. Tulianza hata na volleyball. Tukajaribu, haiko inaweza. Tukajaribu futa ya makaratasi. Haiko inaweza. So eventually we bought football. I think the first football I bought was 1,500 then. Tukakuja tukacheza hii ground, and because initially I loved playing football nikiwa Ushago. So when I came, nikaona that helped me somehow. And then I had studied psychology, so it made things easier. I got to a point to na link on one-on-one basis. Unasikiaje? What is best for you? Just relaxing, have fun. So that's how we've come, and I thank God we've come a long way.
Vile mlitoka pale mkakuja hapa 153. That's a huge number. Umekukimanage aje what 153,000 limited resources, and all of them are demanding?
We had to break into different groups. I stopped being the team manager wa ofisi. I got into coaching courses. We got other coaches wale voluntary, and we would get somebody for different age groups. Plus, like you see this group behind us, we have mentored some. So hata kama siko, they are working. They are working.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. You mentor somebody to also mentor others.
Kusema saizi uko na age group ngapi kwa team academy?
I have like say 6, under 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's under 18, and then the senior team.
And of course different training regimes kila saa, kama saizi naona ni senior team.
Yeah.
Sasa you trainisha tuseme watoto kwa 8 years saa ngapi na lini?
How there's one of the players we've mentored, and actually some are here, so we give them chance. Kabla wakubwa waingie, they also support in that. Huyu under 10, huyu 12. Sometimes tunashikanisha 2 age categories for because the pitch ni ndogo.
Talk about the challenges that you may face. Ulianza na 23, alafu namba imegrow. Najua pia the other gender, the girl child, pia nao wamekuwa represented in this one.
Yeah.
So far, how many have reached up to you, and what has been the success story so far?
I can say in our academy we boast of players who have gone to university level. Ile group tulianza, we insisted on kusoma and playing. So talent and masomo lazima ziendanishe. So a group that was coming from behind here hapa nyuma Jericho, wengi wameingia university. So I'm very happy about that. That's success. And then tukikuja tukianza hii kitu, Jericho was a very bad place. We couldn't pass here at TV hivi. Hizo ngeta unakumbuka?
Ngeta zilikuwa zinalia kila sana.
Yeah.
Hapo chini mimi ilikuwa ikifika Fridays jioni na kwa ngori.
Unaanza kujipanga.
Unaanza kujipanga mapema. Hata wakikujua wanaacha unapita, lakini kama wakujui pia inakuwa problem. So ulikuwa na handle aje hizi cases?
So these cases we got them to, you know, ile kwa rafiki yao. You don't show them you're the enemy. I think the best way to turn somebody from the vices to the other good side is to befriend them and show them the direction. Unapata most of youth wana deviate from the specific norms because they do not have good leaders to look up to. They don't have mentors to look up to. So with these ones, you bring them karibu and waheshimu tu vile wako. And eventually that heshima flows to them, from themselves to the coaches and to fellow teammates.
Girl child wakikuja hapa hivi, najua they look up to you kuprovide vitu mingi sana kwao. I know the demands ya girl child sio kama ya mvulana. Mvulana kisha ekewa chupa kwa maji ni hivyo. Wasichana wenye una deal nao hapa, una deal nao aje na ushaipata any problem?
Yeah, I think in 2013 we had a very big problem, and we had a very good number of players, around 13. Wengi age category 12, 13, moja ilikuwa imefika 16. So during the tukikaribia elections 2013, one of our girls was gang raped by 10 youth, and it was a very bad state especially for her family, given that this girl was not they were not her real parents, they were her guardians. Unaona vile challenge iko. So one of them came crying, "Coach, you just called the name of the girl." Then we thought maybe ni mgonjwa, only to realize that she had been gang raped. And uzuri inaitwa MSF. Yeah, they took charge very fast. Wakajaribu kumtunza, wakaona it was beyond their help, so they took her to Nairobi Women's Hospital. She was there for 2 to 3 weeks, and then afterwards she had to be discharged, given that there were several other cases like that. So she had to come back to her place, and given that the place it's not even fine, you cannot call it a decent home. That unaona mahali alikuwa nalala, it's kama ni mawe ziko on a very tiny piece of cushion. So we tried to nurse her, hizo vile alikuwa ameumwa, hizo injuries alikuwa amesustain. And my family came through so much for me, because I know nobody has never had this. It affected me a lot, and it became hard. Yeah.
Supportive family, of course, during tough times, and I know you always look back and smile at everything that you've done.
Yeah.
How big as familia yako imekuwa, how big to ensure that hauachilii hii project yako?
Yeah, initially tukianza, they used to send food like beans unapata 20 kg, maize, they say pikia githeri, and they appreciated, you know, coming from a slum and, you know, unaenda grao kucheza, unapenda ball, but you're hungry. The fact that you'll eat something, they get that hope to play. Yes.
And hope to play, of course, inamaanisha kwamba in the future you are hoping for big things. What someone who's watching out there, someone who's listening, I know they'll want to know this academy. Kuna yale ambayo unataka, what do you wish for, especially as we start 2024?
I wish to have a stabilized resource center, a one-stop center for the youth and the community, because alongside football we have life skills. We do HIV prevention, we do sexual health, reproductive services here. There was a time we'd partner with different organizations, but they would just come in to bring the services. So we'd love a one-stop place for the youth. Any sort of questions, wanasaidika pale with a lot of privacy, of course. And then we'd like to have our own stadium. That's what I'm looking forward to. And proper means of transport for our players to have enough kits and also to have coaches. Unaona kama coach anang'ang'ana kwa hii vumbi. Yeah, kuna ile njaa pia. At the end of the day, you are a human being. You need to eat, you need to drink. Yes, so sometimes mkono moja haiwezi. Yeah, we need support for our coaches. We need more training services for the players and even advance more to have some of our players. Kuna wale wanapenda kwa marefa. We want to mentor them generally round one. Yeah.
And you talk about mentorship programs. Is there any partner yenye mshaifanya naye the mentorship programs, and ama kama hakuna, are there people you want to reach out to?
We would love to reach out to Hope Worldwide Center. We wrote several letters to them some time back. I have worked with Maisa in Komarok. We worked under Tackle Africa. Those guys really supported us. Tackle Africa supported us big time. And we would also like to reach out to, you see, like the sports ministry, wasaidia watu.
And there's Talanta Hela, of course,
yes,
taking care of such.
Yes, we need such people to work with. And then on the part of mentorship services, the HIV and support, I've worked with the MARC Movement of Kenya, sana. And I also want to thank Reverend Kavoi, the Redeemed Gospel. There's a time alitushika mkono sana. He would support us with mipira. He bought us 10 footballs and he gave us a box of glucose, akatusaidia na ball. That really lifted our spirits. Yes.
And of course, ukiangalia saizi unasema ulianza na ball moja ya 1500.
Yes.
Saizi uko na ngapi ama unaweza hitaji ngapi hivi?
Saizi niko, si unaona ni matambara saizi.
Yeah.
Honestly, would need like 50 balls ikiwezekana. So that every age group unaingia at least kila mtu anaweza jagobo yake. Yeah. Na ikiwezekana hata mia will not hatutakata. Bibs, we need bibs, we need uniforms, we need cones, we need ladders. Generally vitu zinatumika kwa
any sport equipment will be highly appreciated.
Yeah, and above all, you see the group you are working with ni watu from the slum. Hata kama unaona ni teenager, they have challenges. We used to feed them. We would love to bring back that program. At least wanakula wakitoka hapa wanajua wanaenda. Even though najua every end wakielekea kufungua shule, we eat together, tunafanya bash. We eat, we have fun, they dance, kila mtu ana showcase their talents. It's very nice. And we award also. We give certificates, most disciplined, most improved. We give for different dockets.
Maybe your last words as we wind up this. I know there are many things you'd like to talk about. We'll be focusing more on this academy. It's an amazing project. But maybe your last words as we wrap up this.
I can say that no man is an island and everybody needs support. So anywhere as human beings, let's look out for people who are not able to do one or two things. Let's support them, let's lift them up. And Kenya in the world will be a better place. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go, a very inspirational story by the way. Karibu nianze kuongea kizungu nikakumbuka niko mtaa. Imekuwa story poa sana hapa hivi ndani ya Jericho Grounds, the lower Jericho Grounds, story ambayo imetuinspire wengi sana. Na kama uko huko nje by the way na umewatch story, as much as una subscribe hapa, hawa vijana umeona wanataka support. Na hapa Rush Hour pia tunasema kuna ile support pia sisi tutafanya nini? Tutaiweka kama Rush Hour. Na of course tutakuwa tunaletea more and more of these stories. Na tutakuwa asiati tunasema hivi tunawacha, tutakuwa tunafuatilia nini inafanyika hapa. Kocha wako hapa nyuma alikuwa coach wangu by the way. Usikae mbali, hii ni Rush Hour Sports. Tufuate pale kwenye Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Rush Hour KE. See.
Hi, this is Coach Lorraine from Jericho. Keep watching Rush Hour, keep it locked, Rush Hour all the time.